Hey guys, it's Plum. Welcome back to the channel. Today I have another speed build for you all. I actually streamed this last night, so that was super exciting because this is my first stream on YouTube and I really had fun. I might be doing that more often just because I really had fun doing it and I enjoyed hanging out with some of you guys. And it was a bit of a rush stream in a sense that I just posted it like minutes before going live, but I went live for around like 4 hours and it was around like I ended at like 5:30 a.m. my time, which is very telling of how much I enjoy doing this. But yeah, if you want to catch the next live, make sure you're subscribed so you get notified once I'm live because yeah, I really enjoy doing it. I have like over 3 hours. As I said, I went live for 4 hours, so I have like almost 4 hours of footage. So a lot of this speed builds footage is cut up because I didn't realize that it was gonna take so much time to like cut it up because I was pausing every now and then to talk to chat. But yeah, I really enjoy doing that. And the one you're seeing right now is actually okay, you don't see it anymore because I cut it up, but the chopping board that you see on the kitchen counter is not really a chopping board. It's actually the trash can that gives you money. I saw that on like a YouTube shorts and I really just wanted to try it and it turns out it works, so I love it. But yeah, I actually made this for my 100 BB challenge series, which is going on my channel. If you haven't watched it, then make sure to watch it. There's a playlist on my channel so you can binge watch it if you haven't yet. But I used to be living in a very tiny home just to like take advantage of the skills, like double the skills gain from tiny living. And then I moved to a small house made by Lil Simsy with some changes here and there, just like some minor changes. But I ended up going for a non-tiny home residential this time just because I needed the space, because as it turns out, the small home didn't really give me any advantages. I mean, it did, but like not the skill gains which I was after when I had a micro home. So I just ended up like not punishing myself and trying to have a tiny home because it was a bit of a stretch at that point because some of my kids were like sleeping on the floor and stuff, so I didn't really want that to happen anymore. But for this house, I actually had like a vision of having an industrial house. And it turns out like if you have like very dark walls and very dark flooring, like it doesn't really work that much in The Sims. Or I don't know, maybe I'm just not a good builder. But because I had a vision in mind, which I think would really look good in real life, but it wasn't working out on The Sims. So I kind of had like I went with this light flooring, but I tried to keep the dark wallpapers at least in the main parts of the house, like the living room, the master bedroom, stuff like that. But yeah, I think it turned out pretty well actually, but I struggled so much with the floor plan. I remember during the stream last night, like I was talking to the chat and they were saying like not the floor plan changing 3 times or whatever, because I really struggled with the floor plan of this one because this is a very small lot and like it's a 20 by 15 lot, which is fine by me because I have a hard time filling up large spaces anyway, especially on The Sims. But I think it turned out well in the end. Also, if you want to watch the replay of the live stream, it's available on my channel. It's on a playlist, I believe. Like I have a new playlist called Past Live Streams or whatever, and then it's also available on the live section of my channel. So if you want to go check that out, then you can. So if you can't catch me live in the future, also it's just gonna be there. I'm gonna keep everything on my channel. So yeah, one reason why I actually made this build for my 100 BB challenge, aside from like wanting to go live on YouTube because I've always wanted to try that, is because I've been feeling burnt out with like my Let's Plays lately. So I was thinking either I start a new series or I change things up on my households, on my current households, because on the Not So Berry challenge, I was a bit, I don't know, it was a bit depressing for a time when Mortimer died. I know this might seem like I'm overreacting, but for a time, like I really had a solid family with like Mint and Mortimer and Rose and stuff and all of their other kids. And when he died, it was a really sad episode and I kind of didn't want to touch that save for a bit. So I was kind of stressed out looking at that save. But when I went to my 100 BB challenge, it was, I mean, I feel like this is true for all 100 BB challenges. Like it tends to get repetitive unless the creator adds some sort of twist to it, which I didn't. So I kind of wanted to change things up a bit, which is also why I gave Sandy, the matriarch, a makeover like recently. Well, not recently, but I did give her a makeover, and I think she's gonna be a matriarch for a while, at least until she dies or until we reach 50 babies from her, which I think it's not too far along because we were already like 13 babies. I don't know. It's probably a bit far along, huh? Because I've been playing it for a while, and I mean, I think I'm 22 or 23 episodes in and we're only at 13 babies, and it just tends to get repetitive because you literally just do the same exact thing every time. Like you find another sim to have a baby with, and then you take care of that baby, and then you just juggle the thing. I mean, that's the whole point of the challenge, right? But it really just tends to get repetitive, especially since you can't go out of the house to like work. I mean, you can go out of the house to meet other people, but you know, it's very home based. So I wanted to make a new home for them, and we did have some money left over. Like before bulldozing the house, I think it had like 40,000 extra, which is a lot of money considering that I bulldozed the house. So that meant like I got a lot of money from that too. But I'm not gonna lie, I did cheat for money quite a bit on this, and I'm gonna end up changing it in the end. So the end result that you see from the live stream is not exactly the end result that I'm gonna be showing you later once we get in game and see the build, because I forgot, like I actually intended to cheat to kind of fill up the upstairs a little bit, and then when I did cheat for money, I kind of forgot to add that because I was focusing too much on the outside. Because I think that's one thing I learned from the stream actually, is that if you're on a budget, you should probably lay down all your essentials first, like your furniture, like your beds, your appliances and stuff like that, before you actually like decorate to pieces. Because I tried to make this build as detailed as possible without making it too cluttered, if you know what I mean. But at the time that I was like happy with it, like with the inside, with what it looked like, I was just getting broke. So I added some more money, and then chat said it's fine. Because I mean, Sandy is currently like a level 10 painting and stuff, and at this point she mostly does masterpieces whenever she paints, so we are gonna gain back that money anyway. So I just thought, you know, why not? And this is not like a huge upgrade anyway from their old house. I mean, it is obviously like an upgrade, which is why I'm doing it, but you know, like it's not gonna affect how well she takes care of her kids, if you know what I mean. Like it's just a better environment for them overall. But yeah, I think it was just right to tell you guys that I did cheat quite a bit for this house. Also, talking about the live stream experience a little bit more, especially like in terms of the money that I have for this build, I had to like go back into game just to be able to add some more money, because apparently money cheats don't work if you're in manage worlds. So I had to go back into game, and I was so scared because the last episode we ended with Sandy like giving birth in question marks, so that meant like she's gonna give birth anytime soon. So I was scared of her going into labor, and I'm actually still scared of going into game later and showing you guys, because she might give birth. It's scary. But yeah, thankfully it didn't happen, even though I had some issues because it was apparently like winter time and stuff, so I couldn't see the roof colors. There was just a lot of issues that you could just watch if you want to watch the live stream replay. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of that, because I really enjoyed doing that. And it might not make too much sense. Make sure if you watch the live stream replay, you watch with the live chat on, because then my voiceover might make a lot of sense, because I don't really have a lot of overlays on my stream. And by not having a lot of overlays, I mean like I don't have any overlays at all, because I just want it to be like a cozy stream. It's kind of like watching my let's plays or my videos, but a lot more chilled and a lot more cozy, because it's kind of like we're just playing The Sims together, if you know what I mean. And I really actually enjoyed it. I know I keep saying that, but I really did enjoy it. Like in the beginning when I was just starting to stream, I was so anxious that I wasn't gonna be entertaining enough and stuff, and I didn't really feel that pressure once I was in game. Like I just felt like I was recording but with an audience, and it actually kind of made it easier because I was, you know, talking to people instead of like just talking to myself. So I really enjoyed it. I would highly recommend you join me on my next stream, although I don't really have a schedule yet, so maybe just watch out in your subscription boxes if you are subscribed. If you're not, please do. But yeah, I think one thing that I really enjoyed last night was realizing how much fun the Sims community is, like how non-toxic it is, because I think that's where my anxiety was stemming from, because as I said at the beginning, I was just really scared to start the stream and stuff. But once chat was there, like it was just awesome. Like everybody was so nice and so sweet, and they were like sending out messages on how to improve the build and stuff. Like I honestly don't think this build would look this good without the help of chat, because obviously when I just record builds by myself, like I don't really get real-time feedback because I don't get eyes on the build as I'm building it. I just get feedback as I'm done with it. But yeah, I think doing this stream made me really appreciative of how sweet the Sims community is, because I've watched streams of other people before where people were just like hating on chat or telling people what to do, and it was just not the experience that I had at all. And I really appreciate that. I mean, I know I have like a tiny audience right now, but I'm very happy with how everybody's just treating each other. It's so cool. But yeah, I am nearing the end of the speed build now, so I think I'm gonna head into game and give you a tour of how the house turned out. All right, so we're now in game, and I didn't change up a lot from building last night, but I think I kind of like how it looks. Actually, I just added some more columns. So this is what it looks like from the outside. I'm just showing you the outdoors. So this is the what are these called? Door. This is the door that goes into it, and then we just have a little balcony space up top, and then yeah, this is what it looks like. I didn't go overboard with a lot of the windows right now, because that is usually what I do with my builds, and thankfully I didn't do that with this. I don't know if it looks too empty, but I feel like it's fine. And then at the back, I initially planned on having like a bigger patio and maybe even a pool, but I didn't have enough space for it, so I just went with this. Again, this is like a 20 by 15 lot, so there's not much to work with, but this is what it looks like. There's just a little barbecue area, and then here is, I actually changed this up because this used to be like a bench area with no umbrella, and then this grill was just over here, and it was just scary because it might catch on fire or like get hit by lightning or whatever, so I put it under a roof. So yeah, this is what I did. I think I like it. I think I achieved the industrial thingy. Okay, so when you go inside, you are oh my god, there's a toy in here. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna put that there. Okay, so when you go inside, you first see the living room. So there's just a couch in here, and there's also like fireplace and a TV, and then just some plants, and then it's kind of like an open floor plan. So there's also the kitchen in here. It's very minimalist. There's not much going on, but you just have your essentials. You have a fridge, a stove, a sink, etc. And then I added another popcorn maker in here. Like I brought this back just because it's so much easier to feed people with a popcorn maker. And then this is a bathroom, which I'm honestly like very proud of. Like I didn't expect to like this bathroom so much, but I do. So this is a bath and shower combo, and then just some plants, and then toilet, and then a sink, and then we just have this little painting over here, and then over here are the rooms. So this is the toddler's bedroom, which is pretty cool. No, this is not the toddler bedroom. This is the infant bedroom. And then I found this thing, which this is actually like my first time seeing this ever, so I was pretty excited when I saw this, and I know it doesn't really fit the vibe of the house, but it's cool. Okay, so I just kept that there. And then there's also this thing, which another discovery that I had was that this actually sticks to this, because I thought it was just the growing together trash can that's stuck to this. Like it clips in. It's so cool. So when you change your baby's diaper, it actually automatically puts it into the trash can. So I learned that from chat yesterday, so we explored that part. And then this is the master's bedroom. So this is Sandy's bedroom, and then there's not much going on here, but she has a dresser, a bed obviously, and then she also has an easel in here so she can paint. And then this is the toddler's bedroom. Oh my god, it's ruined. Oh no, I'm gonna replace that, okay, because I can't be bothered to like have another sim in here. Okay, there you go, it's fixed. Okay, but this is the toddler's bedroom. This has space for 3 toddlers. I think it's pretty cute. And then there's another bathroom in here that is just for the toddlers. I mean, anyone can use it, but the only way to enter is through the toddler's bedroom, which is fine. Yeah, I like it. And then this kind of clips. Wait, let me try and scoot this over a little bit. Okay, it doesn't clip anymore. Okay, perfect. And then when you go up, this is the thing that I added. I added in a piano over here. And then I actually like the upstairs a lot. So when you go up, you have this little desk space and some plants, and then a shelf, and then just a little computer, and then over here a piano, as I said. And then this is actually my favorite part of the house. This is like a little hangout nook where people can just hang out, watch TV, watch a movie or whatever. And then there's just a little cozy table over here, and then this is sort of a spare bedroom for like kids and teens and stuff before they age up. And then they have like a very ugly computer because I was losing money at this point. But yeah, so we have just bunk beds, 2 bunk beds, so like 4 beds overall. And then they also have a dresser and this little cork board. And then also this balcony space, which I really like. It's really cozy. They can also like hang out in here and stuff. I like it. And then obviously they also have a bathroom up top. Awesome. And then this is what it looks like at night. I think I like it too. I didn't expect for it to be so bright. I guess because the world around it is also bright. I usually put way too many lights in the front and the back and even on the sides of the house, but I think I kind of did a decent job at this, so I'm really proud of it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Please give it a like if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.